This is my practice presentation for the VR project. We have seen a very large rise in the use of VR for a variety of reasons in the most recent years, and it has been imagined a lot in movies and television and has been a real source of creativity for a lot of people. And for my signature assignment, I will focus a lot more about how VR is being used as a learning tool in the different industries and in different ways and environments. And with different fields, which use it in those different ways, like the medical field, where they practice in VR, practice surgeries, procedures, so that they don't have to do it on humans or something alive for their first time to help get that experience, so that when they do get there, they're ready and they don't make as much mistakes that could hurt or injure other people. Oil rig operators also use like a 360-degree setup to train, because oil rigs can be very dangerous working with explosive elements. It's very important that they don't make mistakes and cause a lot of injuries to other people, so they practice in VR to help get used to it. As well, many production lines will use VR technology so that they can look at their production lines and what they're creating from different perspectives that they've never been able to before, because in VR you can like go into a wall but still look out at something, which obviously you can't really do in real life. You can't just put yourself inside a wall. And it has led to reduced injuries in these production lines as well as increased efficiency. It has also allowed the same people from like the same company, even if they're like hundreds of miles away. Say there's a branch in like like in Germany, and there's a branch in the United States, both working for the same company. The people can both be in VR, working on a project at the same time from all those hundreds of miles and thousands of miles away from each other, working on the same project, getting these solutions to what they need. And as expected, the military has a variety of uses for it. And you'll get to see a nice little picture of that in just a second, but they use it for a variety of reasons, mainly training for vehicles, people who are driving and operating, as most accidental deaths and injuries occur, well, serious injuries occur from vehicle accidents, aviation crashes, things like that, but they're also used for battlefield, combat, training, because in VR you can obviously set up something you really can't in real life, putting people in a different environment than they're used to, maybe an ambush, and seeing how they react, telling them how should they react so they can learn that. Because in a real combat scenario, obviously they wouldn't really, if you mess up, you're dead. So in VR, that gives them a chance to not make those mistakes when it comes time in real life. And right now, the VR is mainly just a headset with a couple hand controllers, as you saw before. But I did a bit of research into where it's going in the future, and we see that we may have gloves that allow feeling in full body suits and omnidirectional treadmills, and it'll be very interesting to see where this goes in the future. But yes.